Hi lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions with your pick a card reading, and I call this the special message or your special message from the DM in the 5D, which means from your divine masculine in the 5th dimension. So his spiritual self, what is he actually saying to you? What's the special message he wants you to know right now? So what I'm doing is a pick a card reading today, so you can either choose the Psychic Tarot for the heart, the Archangel Power Tarot, or the Good Tarot. And I'll give you a moment to decide which ones you want, and then I'm going to move the cards and start the reading with number 1, and then 2, and then 3, okay? Okay, so here is the first cards, the Psychic Tarot for the heart. What does the DM in the 5D have to say to you today, Divine Feminines? What is your special message? Wow, 2 have come out. I'm going to keep them to the side just for a moment, okay? Okay. Just move those. Okay, your special message today from your Divine Masculine. Oh, look at this. He sees you as a ray of sunshine. He really wants you to shine your light as well, because he knows that this beautiful spirit within you is just so bright, ready to shine out to the world. And I mean, your mission together is to heal the world anyway and to bring love and light into the world. So he really wants you to shine this light. It's so bright, and it's drawing him towards you as well. And also there's light on a communication here. So he wants to communicate with you. He wants to come forward and actually express how he feels perhaps towards you. There's something very important he needs to say. And it's been on his mind for some time right now. This is a very spiritual message coming through. This is him being in tune with his own higher wisdom. And it feels to me like he has something very significant, very sacred to share with you. And it's not just about love and romance and all those things. It goes deeper than that. But he wants you to know about your self-worth here. He wants you to see how beautiful you really are. Because you guys are twin flames. This is the twin flame card. Joy and stability. This is the beautiful card that really talks about happy marriage, happy relationships, that kind of thing. And so he knows, he wants you to know that he is aware of this connection with you, okay? And so I get an apology here. I feel like there's an apology he wants to step forward and say that he's sorry that you've had to go through all the pain that you've had to go through. He's sorry that you've had to stay up late at night, stay up late at night with anxiety, not sleeping, not eating. This is for particular Divine Feminines, where this whole journey has just been so trying. And his beautiful soul is stepping forward now and saying, I now recognize, he recognizes, he knows this as his soul anyway. His spiritual self knows that you are twin flames. But I'm talking also from the 3D perspective, that in the 3D, he is aware of this connection with you. And he wants to step forward and say something to you that's very significant to your connection. He wants to be able to come forward with an apology of some sort. He wants to take away the pain. And he wants to bring in this love, because he really does love you. This is that message of opening the heart to love. He wants you to open your heart to love. See how there's this beautiful gold light coming from her heart chakra? And there's also a beautiful golden light coming from this heart chakra, because you're both going to be anchoring the love and the light, from the heavens down onto the earth together. That is your mission. And he wants you to stay in this heart light, not to be shrouded in darkness. He wants you to be able to see the bigger picture, not remain stuck in your position right now. Don't hide away. Reach out to others for support if you need it whilst he's still dealing with his issues, okay? And until he can meet with you in the physical for union, He's saying, reach out for others. There is a lot of people around you who are very loving and very caring. And they can also assist you with your own nurturing and your own journey and helping you to open your heart chakra and to stay on the path of shining your light, because there is a service you're giving to the world. And he wants to join you in this. And I just keep hearing, I love you, I love you. It's just so beautiful. I mean, it's just, it's hard for me being the reader and you being the viewer. Some of you may actually feel this energy so strongly and get goosebumps while you're reading, you know, hearing this video. Others of you might just think, well, that's really lovely, you know, but I'm waiting to see it. And that's fine. And some of you may just think this, you know, yeah, you might get quite emotional around this because it is a very strong message. And I feel like for you guys, the Divine Feminines, that he wants to take charge, like in the Divine Twin Flame reading for June, where healing is happening. He wants to step into that Emperor role and really move forward with you and take the lead and meet you halfway as well, but then take the lead into this. Rest and reconsider. He wants you to be able to not work too hard. Don't work your heart. You know, your heart is working in overdrive. It's working in overdrive. So it's like it's going in overdrive because you are still giving and nurturing and giving so much to this connection. You need to rest. Take a break. And he's also saying, don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. I am coming. I am. Because this is the card where you might feel like it's just too hard. You want to give up. But he's saying, please hold on, hang in there. Yeah, because a lot of you might be feeling this. And in the 3D, he also feels this at times too. But he wants you to know that there is a way out. Some of you might have very self-limiting beliefs about this whole connection. Some of you might feel that this is never going to work. I'm sick of this journey. But he's saying, focus on that light. Right? The light, the light. Where is it? The light. Because that is what brings you together. That is what you're actually both made of. This beautiful heart light. It's from Source. It's the light from the heavens. It's the light from Source. It's the energy that keeps you together. It's the energy you're made from. You know, and this is the light, beautiful burst of light here that you're both made from. So he just wants you to keep remembering that. Remind yourself in times of darkness that you are still connected in the 5D. Even though there's all these painful challenges that arise for you guys, okay? I feel drawn to one more. Well, there's two more actually. Yeah. This is the heart chakra and the sadness and isolation card here. And he says he feels your sadness. You're very connected, so he's feeling the sadness. He's feeling that at times you feel isolated, but he's also feeling that you're letting go a lot of the past karmic stuff. He feels it when you're feeling lighter in yourself, and he feels it when you're embracing that light once again, the golden light. So keep focusing on that light because that's going to help draw you together. Now, what's his special message to you as well with the Whispers of Love Oracle, please? What is this Divine Masculine special message to this Divine Feminine? Okay, it says, if you can see it, it's a little bit blurred, I'm sorry. And it says, express love through gifts, okay, through like gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So if you are in the physical reality, if you are in contact, being able to give a small token of love to him is a way of showing him that you have received his messages, if that makes sense. And also, it shows that you are not completely closed off to him, okay? This shows him that you are open to giving and receiving from the highest perspective here, the highest energy, which is love. And he will be very appreciative of this. Can you see that? You could easily see it. Well, you can't see, sorry, because it's a bit blurred. I'm trying to fix this lighting in here. But basically what's happening is the divine masculine in this picture is holding a beautiful pearl in a clam that's open. And she's got her arms open and she's looking like she's ready to receive. So I feel like, yes, on one hand, he's saying, give to me as well, like allow yourself to give, open up and give to me. But he's also saying that he wants to give you a token of love. He wants to show you signs. So if you're not in contact at all, this is the signs that are coming into your physical reality. This could be the 1111. This could be songs that you hear on the radio. You know, this could be just hearing his name suddenly somewhere in a conversation. I feel like he's giving you signs. He's giving these signs to you to show you that he's still there. He's coming towards you on his journey, on your journey together. So it's about you being open to receiving those signs, those gifts, okay? Now let's have a look at what else he'd like you to know. Okay, for some of you, there's karmic still to release. So releasing your ex, right? The time has come now to clear your energy. And this is what's happening for a lot of you, but some of you might still be in karmic relationships or still dealing with trauma or pain or, you know, having to cut the cords from past painful or toxic relationships. And he's just encouraging you that in order for you to become, you know, to come into union together, that this stuff needs to be dealt with. I also feel too that he is also releasing his side of things here with the karmic relationship as well, that he's tying up loose ends and he's in the middle of cutting the cords away, you know, from those people or karmic relationships in his life as well. So that's a pretty significant message for you guys. It's almost like this connection here of I'm going to be giving you signs, you know, on our journey together, give you signs to let you know I'm still here. Even in the physical, if you are in contact, I feel like there could be little gifts given, even if it's a birthday or just for the sake of it. He's giving you something. And is asking you to release your exes. Cut the cords away, clear that energy. Now, this is the last card for your special message from your divine masculine. What does he want you to know? You're getting quite a few messages, which is really cool. Wow, did you see that? Wow. Passion. I really wish this would be really, you know, I really wish it wouldn't be so blurred. Anyway, I'm sorry about this. I'm going to fix it next time. So passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Wow, look at this picture. So he's letting you know he's feeling the passion on the astral level, you know, telepathically, energetically, all those things. He's feeling the passion and he knows that you feel it too. There's times where you do feel this energy coming over you. And so he's letting you know that magnetic and seductive energy surrounds you. It's him. It's coming from him. So this is in the physical. If you've had connections in the physical, you're going to know what this energy is like as well in the physical. It's just explosive. It's amazing. It's fireworks. It really is. And so this is what you're going to be feeling even on the spiritual plane. He's letting you know that he is still passionate about you and this connection and is moving towards you guys. So this is amazing. It's really beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to go to number 2. Just going to clear these away. Sorry about that. Okay, so the number 2, if you chose number 2, we're looking at the Archangel Power Tarot. So this is your divine masculine's special message to you from the 5D, which is the spiritual message from him, from his spiritual self in the 5th dimension to yourself, okay? This is what he wants you to know. That one just flew out, so I'll keep that to the side. Now, first of all, let's have a look at it. The world. Oh, my God. So he wants you to know that you guys are on a new path. This is the completion of a full cycle now. The karmic ties have been cut away. There's Archangel Michael with his sword. He's cut away the karmic stuff from his past. And if you've read or heard the Divine Twin Flame reading for June, which is all about healing is happening now for you guys, if that resonates with you, this is probably a message that also resonates, because he's saying that he's cut the cords away from his karma, and he's asking you to do the same, or he's recognizing that you've done the same, because it's saying a very happy ending, coming full circle, and spiritual growth and insight. I'm really sorry this is blurred. As I explained before, I'm going to clear this up next time. Now, I want to get clarifiers. All right, let me just see. No, I don't. I don't want clarifiers. Okay. What's his message to you, Divine Feminines? Wow, he's feeling really sorry. This is an apology he wants to step forward with. So he's feeling sorry about how things went down. Okay, so if you guys are in current separation, or if there's been no communication, or if he's just run away or backed off or whatever's happened, he wants to come forward now and apologize to you for the pain he has caused you. Because this is something that you are ready to give up on, or you have walked away yourself. And he's asking you, it's almost like I get this pleading energy. And I know from the spiritual self he wouldn't be talking this way, but I have to explain it. The spiritual messages I'm getting from him, it's almost like I am channeling this particular divine masculine as to how he is on the 3D with you and where he's coming from with it. It's an understanding, a higher understanding. So where he's coming from is this pleading energy of, I'm sorry, I want you to come back. You know I did wrong. And he may not necessarily on the 3D be able to actually come forward and say this, but he actually wants to. So there is this moving forward with that. Because there's divine guidance here. It says, the search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. He's learned his lesson. He has learned his lesson with this now. And not only this, but he also is wanting to commit to you, because this is the commitment card as well. It's the Hierophant. It's about that marriage. It's about that sacred union, okay? So this is what he's saying, is that I'm sorry for the past hurt that I caused you. And I want to now make a change. I want to make a difference. I want to come back into your life fully committed, if you'll have me. And, you know, the Divine Feminine is really... there's some trust issues with that, because it has been a painful journey. So the 10 of Gabriel is all about feeling burdened and being able to reach out to others for help. So he's saying that, you know, you can lean on him in the spiritual world, talk to him telepathically, tell him what you feel, tell him, just open and pour your heart out to him. In a meditation if you have to, or just talk to him telepathically, because I feel like this is something that he's going to receive. And he already knows anyway, most of what you feel anyway. But he doesn't want you feeling overburdened by this, because it's almost like when he left, you had to carry this burden of this sadness. Yeah. And for some of you, it's been a switch, like he ran away and then you stopped contact and then he's chasing, and then it's like this whole you know, one of you's chasing, one of you's running away, and then vice versa. It's been a bit of a crazy ride for some of you. So just embracing that you're able to lean on him in the spiritual world, but also reaching out and leaning on your friends and people for support with this journey. You might be able to talk to other twin flame couples or something to help you through this, because it can be extremely hard to deal with. Okay, and the star is wishing upon a star. He wants you to still keep the faith, okay, that this is going to work out, that he is returning to you. So keep the faith, keep your hopes and dreams really clear, really strong. So the Three of Ariel is about dedication. He wants you to remain dedicated to this. He's dedicated to this. He's now realized what it is that he wants and what it is he needs to do. And I feel like he's starting to make wrongs right. You may even hear from him really soon. So the Page of Gabriel is follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge and opportunities for excitement and adventure. So there is a new pathway opening up for you, and he wants you to come down this, because this is a way you can meet halfway. It's like this is the guiding light, okay? So follow that path, follow your faith and your visions. Keep the faith. Wish upon that star, because all hope is not lost. And the Three of Gabriel is prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So he wants you to know that he's ready to set sail towards you. And he wants you to be there waiting for him, okay? That's what he wants. He knows that you haven't fully let go. A lot of you may have wanted to or felt like it, but you know what? You can't really run away from your twin. That's just how it goes. You're connected always, even if you don't want to be. But this is, I feel for this particular Divine Feminine, you're just really hurt. You really want him to come back. You want him to do the right thing. And I feel like he is, because he's actually dedicated now and he wants to. So what is your special message from the Divine Masculine in the 5D here? What does he want you to know as well now? Wow, they're just all flying out. That's crazy. Well, that one wants to come out. Okay, so it says, do something for someone else and give your attention to someone else. So it sounds to me like, I actually really feel this, what he's saying is give your attention to yourself. Because you have been so dwelling on this and analyzing everything and freaking out about stuff and going within your pain and just dwelling. And what I see with this is that he wants you to, you know, jump into an activity that gives you joy. Something that's going to take your mind off the pain from the past. Because this is what he wants you to do, is to nurture yourself and give yourself that love, to strengthen your soul, to strengthen your being. And because he may not necessarily be able to physically come in right now and do those things and, you know, on a physical level. But he really wants you to reach out. And even if you're surrounding yourself with animals or children or nature, you know, it's really important that you get out there and ground your energy and get moving as well, whether it be exercise or just getting out there with friends and socializing. It's about putting your attention onto something else. I really feel that strongly, that he wants you to, it's not that he doesn't want you to not think of him or anything like that, or to try and sabotage the connection. It's not about that. He just wants you to divert your attention away from the pain. Because what we, you know, focus on the most and put attention on, it amplifies. So what we want to do is focus on the love, okay, and the self-love and looking within. Okay, so what is his other message to you? Yeah, so look at this. He's saying, keep an open mind. Don't shut your mind off to me. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So what he's saying is that you might have doubted whether he really is your twin. And he's saying, well, yeah, I am. And twins can sometimes hurt other twins. And just because this has happened doesn't mean that I love you any less. This is, you know, all the lessons that have happened, all the hurt and pain is for a higher purpose, a higher reason here. So this is where he's coming from, is keep an open mind. Don't shut yourself off to me. Yes, do, you know, divert your attention to the things that nurture you and bring you that self-healing and love. But don't close yourself completely off to me. He still wants you to keep that open channel, okay? The telepathy, that telepathic channel if you're not in contact. Now, what's this other message from him? Oh, they're all flying out again. They do this a lot. All right. Well, there it is. Yeah, this is beautiful. So this says, and I know you can't read it, and I'm really sorry. I am going to fix it next time. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. This is so in line with just what we've read. You know, what I've channeled into for this divine masculine is so in line with this message, because what he's saying is that it's okay to feel sad, but don't dwell on it. Don't become resentful. Resentful. Don't become so stuck in this resentment that you lose sight of the whole vision of this whole connection and of yourself and this love that you do share. And it's really interesting too, because it's the divine masculine that's submerged in the water here. And the divine feminine's looking down at him. And, you know, it's almost like she knows that he also has a journey that he needs to go through. Her own thoughts and everything she has projected onto him does not help him to come out from that darkness either. So you have to understand the energy that you are pouring out to your divine masculine is also affecting him on an energetic level. And, you know, also yourself, it's a mirroring effect. So he wants you to be able to feel that, yes, the emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but don't let it distort your perception and cloud your vision of what you really are about, the two of you, because it is a true soulmate, twin flame connection here. It's just a beautiful, strong connection. And it's just the issues that get involved have got nothing to do with you. Like, you really have so many past life issues, like past life traumas and karmic patterns from childhood or even past relationships to deal with. You know, you're just triggering those things that are already there. So just being aware of that, okay? So that's that divine masculine's message to you. Now I'm going to do number 3. Now this is the Good Tarot. So this is the divine masculine, your divine masculine's message for you today. And this is from his spiritual self in the 5th dimension, explaining what's going on in the 3D. Wow. Sorry about that. Cards are flying out. And I just said the 3D, and this is the 3D, which is interesting. So what he wants you to know right now, Divine Feminines, first of all, this is the happy marriage. This is coming into the whole security. Right, this is building your dreams towards this future that you want. And this is the union in a way too, but on the physical. This is a union in the physical, not just in the spiritual, the souls merging. This is the souls merging, but also on the physical, which is amazing. So he's saying that he wants this to happen. This has been on his mind. He's saying, be patient with me. I am coming along to do this. You know, I am bringing this to fruition, but it's a slow-paced energy, and I realize that it's been slow, but I am moving forward. Yeah, look at this. So he's saying that his karmic cycles and, you know, the crap that he's been through in his life, the past stuff, this long, drawn-out, painful journey is coming to an end now, because he's kept the faith and he has really been strong as well through this journey. He really is trying to make this, he's very disciplined, okay? He's letting you know that he is disciplined in getting all of his stuff sorted in his life for that security in the physical as well. He's working towards it. And not only is it financial, right, in the material world, is he working on his finances and his home and all those things that he's got to deal with and sort out, but it's also with past relationships and connections with that, or if he's currently attached, he's dealing with those things. And it's all being sorted out now. But it might be a slow process, but it is happening. I can feel it. And I'm hearing him saying, I am coming. I am coming towards you. This long drawn out journey, there has been a lot of pain on his path. There's been things that have set him back. There's been setbacks. But he has been keeping the faith, and he asks that you also keep the faith. Yeah. He's asking you to look back at the happier times together. So for those of you who are in current separation and who have actually met your twin and you've had lovely times together, or even if it was short-lived, he's asking you to pay attention to the happier times together, and that he is returning into your life. Because this is nostalgia as well. It's looking back. And it is about love returning, past love returning. So he's letting you know he is definitely on his way. And I keep hearing, keep the faith. I've got that Bon Jovi song in my head. Keep the faith. Oh my God, that's funny. So if you hear that song, that's going to be amazing, because it's not something you hear every day on the radio anymore. So the Hierophant, wow, he wants a commitment with you. So this is the religion, this is a sacred union. In the twin flame cards, you know, the spreads that I do, it's about union. The sacred marriage. He wants to come back to you and bring about, he wants to commit. He wants to bring about this commitment. Because there is now change coming. The fortune's wheel is it's turning. It's good fortune, right? It's turning. The fate and destiny are now turning towards this union now. That's what's happening. It's a new beginning. Endings and new beginnings, right? This is the ending of a cycle, but it's also endings and beginnings being a 10. So this is amazing. So he is really letting you know that, yes, please be patient. Because you've been stressing out. And he wants you to know that you don't have to worry about this, because he's on his way. He is actually on his way. I feel like you're going to hear from him in the physical. You might be holding back from communicating with him. There might be something that you really just think, well, he can communicate with me. He needs to step forward to me. And there is also some situation that's holding him back from communicating with you also. It may be that he's already in a karmic situation and is trying to get out of it. Or it may be that he's just too busy focused on all of his security and material world that he's just trying to sort this out first before coming forward with... He doesn't want to come forward with nothing. He's really working hard to get to this point here. So he doesn't want you to abandon him, okay? He doesn't want you to emotionally walk away from this. But he's also letting you know that he's not walking away from this either. Even if it feels like he is, he's definitely not walking away. He has this amazing love for you. And this is the offer of love. This is the proposal. Coming in. He's coming in. The Ace of Fire. Oh, and I just had the Chariot. Wow, just tip over. The Ace of Fire is the passion. So he's feeling this so strong. He's got this, he's in love. He's in love with you. And this moving forward really strongly towards you, okay? Oh, there he is. This passion in his heart to bring this about. Now, I want to see what other messages we have from the Divine Masculine right now. You to know. Now this might be a bit blurred in this one, I'm sorry, but it has been in the last one. Well, it's actually okay in this one. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. You have had your heart on overdrive. Your mind is on overdrive. You have exhausted yourself with this whole journey, you poor thing. You know, the Divine Feminines have been through so much in this. And emotionally draining. And this is the time for mental rest now. Just take a break, okay? Just take a break emotionally from this. Do something good for yourself. Nurture yourself, okay? That's what he wants you to do. What else does he want you to know? Okay, well, sorry. Love yourself first. Weren't we just saying that about this? He wants you to take time out to nurture yourself. Love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive also. So when he, on the physical plane, in his 3D self, feels that you are really working hard on yourself to better yourself and grow and heal, this is going to draw him in more to you as well. Now, what else does he want you to know? These are hard to shuffle, these ones. They're all love heart shaped, and it's like, wow, what's going on there, man? Hang on, there's too many. There it is. Oh, there's two. You do actually have two messages. Wow, look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? So this one says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. This is you guys on the astral plane, okay? This is what's going on. There is a very strong sexual component to every twin flame connection. And it is very strongly felt even in the astral or the spiritual plane. Telepathically, you can tell even when your partner is with someone else. If they're in a karmic relationship, you can feel it. And it's painful. But, the other message to this is that I feel that he's saying that he is connecting with you on this level. Only time will tell. So if you've asked a question to yourself saying, will we be, in the physical very soon, and are we actually going to be able to do this in the physical? It's saying only time will tell. But I feel like this means that because of that messenger of earth card, which means that he is gradually and slowly making his way towards you, this is going to happen, I feel, in the physical. I really do. But it's going to be when it's the time, when it's the right time. That's what I feel. Because you just have to be patient. At this time, he just really needs you, whilst he's sorting all of his stuff, to really nurture yourself and love yourself and go within and still connect with him on this plane, on this level here. Because it's very sacred. It's that he's coming in with that proposal and that offer of love. You may hear from him, but in the right time. If he was to contact you before he had everything ready, it's going to be another running, chasing situation again. So it's just about being patient, okay? And I really hope that those messages have helped you today, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.